Hey, hello. Hello. Good morning. Good good evening. Good day. Hello. Right. Right. Dee, 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 dee. Lovely. Coffee is cold, is what it is. Let's see. The stream is on. Yes. Is the mic quiet again? Maybe. Wow. It should be fine. It should be fine-ish, I guess. Hello. Um, my desk is still a mess. There you go. It is still chaos, and I need to clean it up. I need to clean up my desk, and that is why I'm here again to stream on a Saturday, not my official streaming day, because that's Fridays. Um, Sometimes. But yeah, listen up. Yesterday I started playing some Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion, and I am at scenario 5, the fifth one of the 25, I guess. And our goal today, or for this stream, is actually to finish this up so that I can clean up my desk and yeah, so that I can actually properly use my computer again. I made a mistake doing this at the computer. So yesterday we what did we do? Let's just I will clean up these cards because I think we don't need those anymore, because I think we're done with the Chaos Demons. But let's just show a cam. Yesterday we yesterday morning we actually started here and actually played like this whole campaign, or this room. And in the second stream, part 2, in the first part, we might have opened up the door, but yeah, maybe. But in the second stream, we dealt with a elite zealot. I guess it's a zealot. Is that how you call it? Let's call it a zealot. And another chaos demon. And yesterday I was very, very lucky with that fight. Because the zealot is maybe once we killed it by moving it on a trap with the void warden. I might have said void weaver a couple of times. I'm not sure, but in my mind I have to think about a void weaver. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. But it's a void warden. And we killed the Chaos Demon also by moving it on a trap. And also, I think we were lucky with dealing damage. We had it ×2. I was very lucky. Too lucky even. So lucky that I started to doubt myself if I actually properly followed the rules. One of the things that I was thinking yesterday was the following thing. I will show the card, but I had a lot of questions about the well, let's just say the other side. The disarm. The disarm is on here, and also the other effects. But the disarm is cannot attack, remove at end of next turn. So I was like, what does it actually mean, like the end of next turn? 2 scenarios, maybe a couple more. If I get disarmed during my turn, then at the next turn, I'm still disarmed, and then it's done. If I get disarmed before my turn, before I am actually playing, then the next turn is actually when it's my turn. So the longest time that I could get disarmed is when I get disarmed during my turn. I don't know like how that would work out, but maybe some monsters or some cards might have like a disarm ability. But if I get disarmed during my turn, I'm also disarmed during the next turn, and after that, it's gone. If I get disarmed before my turn, then the next turn, that's when I am, then only during that turn I'm disarmed. So I think we that question mostly came forward when I was fighting the Chaos Demon, I think, and I immobilized it before their turn. So the question was like, okay, in the following turn, is it still like immobilized? It didn't matter that much because we were lucky and we actually killed it in the end. So no cheating, no cheating. I played by the rules, but if I was unlucky and didn't kill it and still had it immobilized, then I didn't play by the rules. I'm not gonna go over like all the mistakes, but just the two things. Like that was the first thing, and there's another thing that I was also like wondering because how I'm playing is I have two characters. I got the Red Guard and the Void Warden, and so far, in my mind, the Red Guard, I choose those cards first. Then, then I pick the cards that I'm gonna play for the Void Warden. And, that's kind of like the turn. And I try to not change up the cards for the Red Guard based on the cards that I choose for the Void Warden. But sometimes I play around with it. But I don't think I do that too often. So it's more like, okay, I'm sort of committing to the two cards that I use for the Void Warden. And then I'm going to choose like the two cards or commit to the cards for the Red Guard and then choose two cards for the Void Warden. With the knowledge that kind of like what I'm doing with the Red Guard, like based on that. But I feel like I'm not switching around too much. If I am, I feel like there's a good balance between like getting like the perfect setup. Sometimes I'm also just like YOLO, play these two cards, and also let's go with this. The biggest question that I had about that yesterday was when I'm done choosing two cards for the Red Guard and two cards for the Void Warden. Am I, then I draw the cards for the monsters so that I know their move and their initiative. At that point, I am no longer allowed to change the cards that I picked with the Red Guard and the Void Warden. And I have not, so far to my knowledge, I have not done that. Like I'm just committing to that, but I choose two cards that kind of like I got like a preference of going the upper ability and the lower ability, and sometimes like the lower ability of the other card where I choose actually the upper card. Like it's also like kind of useful, like in a worst case scenario. But I'm not changing up the cards, which is fine. My question was like, oh, now I know their initiative and the move that they're gonna make. Am I allowed to actually change up which action I choose from those two cards? Yes, I am. That's it. So, for example, if I have these two cards for the Void Warden, let's show a close-up. If I have these two cards, and I was actually planning on doing a heal. And, this is difficult to move around. If I choose to heal and then a move, but based on their cards, it would be wiser to go for poison and move. Perfect. I changed the cam. Maybe move it away a little bit. There's a small delay. That is why I'm kind of fucking this up. This is good. Like if I was planning on doing this and this, but based on the monster cards, I go like, well, it would be wiser to move away and then maybe just do poison or use that ability. I'm allowed to do that. My question mostly was because, or that came forward because of like, well, now I have more knowledge, and am I allowed to really think too much about it? And, it's a game. It's a game. But yes, I'm not changing the cards. And I'm not changing the card mid-turn, right? That is not what I'm doing. So on that front, I believe I'm also playing it correctly. it is kind of difficult to know, like, is this like, is the way how I play it right now, is that like the okay way to do it? Because it's solo, I know what I'm choosing with the red guard. I sort of know what I'm choosing with the Void Warden. Like, you're not supposed to discuss with each other, but to me, it's fine. It's fine. It's already tough enough. It's my first board game since 30 years. So yes, it's completely fine. So our goal now. Here's the red guard and the Void Warden. With the red guard, I took a short rest yesterday so that I could get my cards back. Because there were no cards left in my hand, and I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards, which is decent. I think, yes, that's decent. And I do have 2 cards left with the Void Warden. I'm starting with a new round. There are no monsters here, but I'm starting with a new round, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in my discard pile for the Void Warden, 0 for the red guard. And I lost 2 cards for the red guard and also 2 cards for the Void Warden. These cards I am not allowed to use anymore. Like, they are lost forever, because we are getting exhausted and just don't have the ability to use those moves again. So that's the setup. What we need to do, or what I want to do, is actually pick up this treasure with the red guard. That actually means that I have to move there and end my turn on it, unless I have a loot card. I think I already used that one, which is a shame. Let's move the cam a little bit. And then we have to go to this door. And when we get here, we need to read a little bit of text that is right there. Yes. And then it's time to fight
the boss.
Yes. My plan is, because I need to move. Well, the shitty thing is, like, I want to get this treasure because it was like locked in within 3 traps, so it might be very special and it might be worth it to pick that up for the upcoming fight. Now listen, that's my turn. Then I need to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the door, and the Void Warden needs to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. I want to be I want to heal up my red guard just for 2 points. Apparently, I don't have any experience with the red guard. I am not sure about that, but I have 8 health left with the red guard, so it would be nice to heal up. Based on the door over there, I could maybe take a long rest before I actually open up the door, just so that I get like all my cards back and the 2 health if I can't heal myself. I'm gonna say it's correct that I might not have any experience with the red guard. Is that correct though? The blade dance? No, that's not correct. Because I did the blade dance. I'm gonna say I had 1 experience. I didn't have a lot, but I did have experience because I did the blade dance thingy. And use the like the final one with the +1 attack and also the pull. Because did I do that though? I'm not sure. No cheating. I should not forget that I have a mana potion. So what I want to do before I open up the door, I want to use the mana potion, because then I can infuse the I don't know, the elemental board or something with an element that I could use with my cards. And I do have the studded letter, which entails like when attacked before drawing an attack modifier card, the attacker gains disadvantage for the attack and you gain 1 shield for the attack. Terrible cards to have with the Void Warden. I know, I bought a wrong item. And with the red card, I do have this one. During your single target melee attack ability, attack any one enemy within 2 hexes. So I don't have to be adjacent to an enemy. It has come in handy with in scenario 4. Also not the best item. It was 20 gold. I made a mistake. I'm actually scared because it went so well in the scenario. I don't want to fuck it up. That's basically it. I don't want to fuck it up. So, I think it's a new round. I did not move around with the Void Warden, but I do have like 2 cards left. I think that's correct. Maybe I'm making a mistake there, but you know that's a problem when you stop playing and there's a lot of chaos going on with like this whole setup. So I think it's correct that I had 2 cards left, and after this that I need to do a short rest. I will read up the cards. If I make a selection for the card, I will actually show it on the stream. But the thing that I kind of want to do is, like I said, I simply need to oh, you know what? I think this is gonna be an easy choice. Because I do have like an heal self for 4, and I do get like an experience, and I might just use the Desert Knight for the movement. Although yeah, just for the movement. Like I don't have to worry about the initiative. Maybe there's a different card that I should check out. But I think I will do the heal self so that the Void Warden could just move to the thingy, the door. Don't open up the door, but move to the door. So don't land on the door. Is there something else that I could actually do for movement? No, you know what? I think the attack. Yes. I'll do that. These 2 cards, and I do only have like 2 cards for the Void Warden. So I'm gonna go with this one. I'm just gonna use the regular move with that one, and then actually the heal, so that I don't have to worry about healing with the Void Warden, and just solely focus on moving around. So the Void Warden, I only have like 2 cards. The other one would have been like heal with poison, and I don't want to have poison right now because I still would have to heal up target self and allies within range 2. No, I would not use that as well because I would lose that card. Yeah, I see what I need to do. I am going to use this card to move around. It's kind of difficult to, because that is a move to the lower part of that, and one ally within range 3 may perform move 2. So, and I do have lower initiative with the red guard, so I can pick up the treasure chest with the red guard, and then actually use my Void Warden to move the Void Warden, but also move the red guard as well. Yes. I'm just checking if I do like 1, 2. The red guard is here, so it's 1, 2. Can land on that. Maybe I wanna actually move the. Yes, it's fine. I think I will do that. The question is like, am I gonna move the Void Warden to that spot over there? Because then the red guard could totally move here, but I kind of want to have the red guard at front, on the front of the fight, and closer to the door than the Void Warden. So maybe that's for the best. We don't have any enemies, so it's just do the movement and do the healing. So I'll just move the Void Warden here so that we are on the treasure chest. And then I'm gonna heal for 2. So we have 10 health. And then I will get 2. No, just 1 experience, but now I have a total of 2. Yes. Let's discard those cards. So that's that move. Now I'm gonna quickly check if I pick up the chest right now, but it doesn't actually matter. But I kind of want to know. Treasure. Oh my god. Treasure tiles are placed on a map during setup and when a character collects a treasure tile. Or end of turn looting. So it's the end of turn. I'm looting this treasure chest. I'm a looter. It's number 9. Need to check this again. Is it in the back of this one? Or is it actually in the back of the Learn to Play? I keep forgetting where the treasures are actually listed. You know what? Let's turn on some music. I completely forgot the music. There should be music. There you go. I'll lower it a little bit. Perfect dungeon music. Listen. Which treasure chest was it again? 9. 5 gold. Was that worth it? I don't know. Sure. Yes. Where's a pen? My desk. Oh my god. That's 2 pens. Oh, I moved them to another desk. Yeah, there are 2. I know, very fancy. 2 desks. 2 desks, Scaffa. So 5. And that means I have 35 coins. Right, let's have a sip of coffee. Let's check the delay of that cam. A wonderful delay. Hooked up a different phone this time. Which has, well, worse quality, but I don't want to use my actual phone because I need it. Yes. And so with the Void Warden, the simple thing that I'm going to do, I'm not going to use the other card because, well, I need to target something. It would... Well, do I need to... Would it actually be useful to do that right now? It says like the next 3 times after an ally attacks an enemy with poison, that ally may perform a heal oneself action. No, because that means I would have to poison something to actually make that worth it. And I need this card, probably. Especially for the healing. Yes. So I'm just gonna move 2. And an ally also within range may perform like a move 2 as well. So that means I'm gonna move here. I'm not gonna use 2 move, just 1 move. So I can move 1, 2 and be there. That means I need to move 2 over there. And then 1, 2. Maybe I land. And I need to do a short rest with the Void Warden because I don't have any cards left. So I need to shuffle the deck and actually put one of the cards, a random card, in the lost pile. It is what it is. Please let it be a bad card. I do have like enough cards. The feeling that I have is that, well, let's just see which cards that I have, but I might, if I am able to actually open up the door, I will probably do it. If I am able to move close enough with the Void Warden. See, if I can move 3 here, open up the door, then I need to read the text. If I have like 4 move, I could still move here. But the Void Warden like is a 1, 2, 3. So it would be best if I have 3 or 2. So that I could stand here and have the Void Warden just stand there. Oh, that might actually be good, I think. Maybe. Let's see. I think I shuffled this enough. Please let this be a bad card. I'm just gonna pick this one. Turn out the lights. Attack range. Oh shit. Force one enemy within range 3 to perform attack. Targeting an enemy of your choice. No. No, no. I'm gonna damage myself and actually pull a different card. Heal. That's also a good card, but I think the other one is better. That's a bold move. But I had to do it. That means I have 1 damage. Which is okay. Still have 5 left, and I really feel like that the Void Warden needs to get as close as possible to, or should stay behind the red guard. Okay, did I do everything correctly? I short rested with the Void Warden. I still have cards with my red guard. So either I want to have like a move 3 or yeah, like a move 3 or like more. Well, this is sort of nice. This would enable me to land on the door. So 1, 2, 3. If I would have like an attack range 3, that would also be very nice. Oh, the cam is gone. Oh no. There it is again. With a crazy amount of delay. Let's test this out again. I might just switch to the webcam. I'm gonna turn it off for a little bit. And then turn it on again. That's okay. This would be a crazy card. The Blade Dance. It has like the attack and a pull if I flame. That would mean that if I use a mana potion, I could actually do that. Oh. That means the Void Warden should actually go first. It's a possible move. But if I want to use this one 14, I would have to get like a very low initiative with the Void Warden. Let's see if I have any other ranged attacks. Only 2. And a pull. That's not good. Do I have another like move? I could use a move too, and maybe, well, this time I'm actually gonna check the Void Warden card. What could I do? See, the problem is, like, I don't want to use that many cards, and because otherwise I have to rest again. Short rest, which doesn't take like a turn, but I feel like I need to go in that room and go full out. See, I could actually play this card as well. The move 2 to actually move the red card through the door. But that still means that's 43, so it's possible. It's possible to do that. Let's see, what else do I have? Disarm. When ally within range 3 may attack 5. If they do, gain 1 and this ally suffers 2 damage. Oof. It's this one, the low part, which sounds very exciting. One ally within range 3 may perform attack 5 if I hit the moon, but I don't. That would mean I should be standing near a enemy. It's a possible thing to do. Move 4 with the Void Warden. Force all enemies within range to attack 2. Oh, this is a nice card. Force all enemies within range 3 to perform attack 2, targeting enemies of your choice adjacent to them. But within range, I would have to be standing at the door with the Void Warden. And which is somewhat crazy. Oh, there's so many options. I'm just scared that I'm gonna messes up. Force one enemy within range 3 to perform attack range 3, targeting an enemy of your choice. The acting enemy suffers damage equal to the damage suffered by the target. I don't know. I have a feeling I want to do too many fancy things. Maybe. Dude, you're overthinking this. Do I have anything else? The problem with the Void Warden is that all my initiative cards are super low. See, the thing is, like, these two with the red card sounds nice, and I feel like the Blade Dance is gonna come in handy. So it's 29 for 26. That means if I have this one, I would go first, but I had to move 3 for the red card, which means the red card goes first, and that would mean that the red card is not like close enough to an enemy. Why would I want to have the red guard go after the Void Warden? It's just because of the fact that I could use the mana potion to infuse either one of these and maybe pull an enemy towards me, or simply do more damage. Because the attack 1 is maybe not the best. And I do want to have like lower initiative or low initiative if I want. I feel like I need to focus on getting low initiative with both of my characters, because I don't know, if a monster is behind the door and if they have low initiative, then either the red guard or the Void Warden has to wait until they have done their turn, and that would mess up like the whole plan. If you get what I mean. Damn it. Do I have a different option? Let's attack 2. That's not good. Target all adjacent enemies. Nope. Oh man, this is tough. I'm so scared of opening the doors, because you don't know what you're gonna get. This is gonna take a year. Well, I'm not gonna do that. The problem with the Void Warden, like if they are behind, I'm totally not within range to do anything meaningful. Only maybe to help out the red guard. Oh my god. games. Come on. I love this though. I love this. But I feel like I want to have too much of a perfect like setup when I go through the door and just like do like bam bam and I just like have it all done and deal as much damage. But that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen at all. Right now with the red guard, I'm thinking about move 3. There's 1, 2, 3. I'm at the door. Once we open up the door, we draw cards for any monster that's behind the door. And then currently I have the Blade Dance selected. That's the attack 1, which is kind of useless. But that would mean we could pull in an enemy, move 2 again, and then attack again. That could mean, like, if we move 2, we could get up close and then attack with range, but maybe have the Void Warden. If the Void Warden moves 2, no, the Void Warden. The problem with the Void Warden is that they are so far away. I could have like a move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they are in the door. And the red guard would be gone because the Blade Dance enables me to move 2 again. 1, 2. Could be an option, actually. So get in there, maybe deal a little bit of damage. And then have the... I could have this one pop off after that. So 1 ally within range 2 may perform an attack 3. You get the moon element and an experience point. So that would kind of negate the... I will show it a little bit better. I would like lessen the blow of having dealt maybe like no damage at all or not enough damage. So you get like an attack 3. And then... yeah. Just gonna go over this one more time and then I'm just gonna say YOLO. The problem is that the Void Warden is just not close. It's not just very close, and I have to move 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4. If the red guard actually does the crazy move of like 1, 2, 3, open up the door, and then hopefully there's an enemy within range of 3, then the move 2, and then do another ranged attack with no elements, so it's kind of like a less thing, but I would move in close. Let's see. I'm not gonna worry about the healing just yet, like healing the Void Warden, because I will keep the Void Warden back. I'm just gonna see if there's like a better option with the red guard. With attacking, actually. It's a shame that it's a shame that I don't have a different like move card, because it wouldn't be very beneficial if the Void Warden goes... Nope. I'm gonna say, like, you're done thinking about this. Fuck it. If I die, I die. I know that there's a boss. I know. I watch a how-to. Just like a scenario setup. Here's the plan. I'm gonna move 3 to the door. And do the blade dance. This is attack 1, range 3. Sadly, I don't have an element, so it's just like attack 1. But hopefully we get like a +1. Are there +1s? Maybe. And then I move 2 to get in. Or maybe I don't even do the move 2. I will do the move 2 if the pool... Maybe I don't move 2. We will see. And then I will do the attack 1. We need to read the text. Like that's the thing. Like I kind of know the setup, but I don't know what the text entails. But the blade dance is just me going through the door and say like, fuck it. Like here I am. I'm the red guard. With this one, lower, the 26 is like the lowest initiative that I have, and I feel like that will come in. That will be important. I have to move forward so I can get up closer to the red guard when I actually do the blade dance and move around. Because what would be nice is if I can use this one to have like one ally within range 2. Make it so that they attack 3 to, you know, kind of like balance out the terrible blade dance damage, and I will get experience in that element. And in the next round, or I am actually gonna use the mana potion as well during the Void Warden move, so that in next round I do have like another element. That's probably gonna be like sun or something. It's probably. Let me check if it's that's probably gonna happen. Let's have a sip of coffee and deal with this. I like this. It takes a long time. I know. I don't know if that's normal. I don't think it is, but I just want to... That's my problem. Always also my problem with Dark Souls and Elden Ring. I just want to get in there, defeat the boss, and get it over with, and don't have to redo it too many times over. And with this one, I was so lucky with the setup. If I have to do it over again, like, it's fine. I have more money, and I could buy... I have some money, so I could buy like another item with the red guard. I should actually check if I can sell an item as well, because that spear, that was a bad choice. Let's just go. So the red guard goes first. And then the Void Warden with this setup. We need to read the text when we open up the door. Yes. I'm gonna move the mana potion over there so I don't forget it. Yeah, let's go. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Fucking here we go. We open up the door. Need to read a little bit of text. As horrid as those creatures were, nothing could quite prepare you for what lies beyond this final stone door. A huge cocoon of bloody flesh pulsates madly in front of you, bulbous and wrong. Its seeping fluid drips to the floor as it thrashes with maleficence. The Nexus needs only a little more energy, yells a robed man, looking to you in panic. We will just have to take yours. Good voiceover. So, they are busy doing a a somewhat like a ritual, and I need blood, my blood. No way, dude. Special rules. The blood tumor starts the scenario with C times 4 damage. Anytime any figure other than the blood tumor suffers damage, the blood tumor heals that amount of damage. If the blood tumor is ever at its maximum hit points value, this scenario is lost. So there's a boss. Surprise. I'll just lay them down like this so you can kind of see the graphics. That's the famous door. And then we have a blood tumor there and 2 zealots there. And that's the room. So let's read this again. It starts with C4 damage. So it starts with 8 damage. We have 2 characters. So the blood... what's it called? The blood tumor will get like 8 damage. Anytime any figure other than the blood tumor suffers damage, the blood tumor heals that amount of damage. So if we hit the blood or the zealots, that damage will go into healing the blood tumor. So we need to deal damage to the tumor. Our goal for this scenario is also kill the blood tumor. In previous scenarios we didn't have to kill, or we had to kill all the enemies, but in this case we will win when the boss is killed. That's the one. And let's check this card, the blood tumor. It's 10 times C, so it has 20 health. Minus 8, it has 12 health. And I can't disarm it, I can't model it, and I can't stun it. It can't move, and the attack it does is 2 with the characters, I guess. And 1 is heal self, and so that's their ability, like heal self. And 2 is heal to target ally. So it has like a self heal, which sounds dangerous as hell, because when it has like 20 health, it's a game over. So if it heals up for 8, we're done. So we need to deal maximum damage to the blood tumor. Let's maybe move that over here so you can kind of see it as same. What else do I need to do? I am still in the middle of my round. I did the movement. I need to draw 2 cards for what they're gonna do. I need to draw a card for the zealot and the blood tumor. I do have those cards here. I shoveled them. I will shovel them. Just so you know, like I'm not cheating. Just do a sloppy, I don't know, like this. Now you know, now you will see, like by shoveling, like there's like a 1 initiative card like at the top. Fuck myself over. Just so you know, like that is gonna happen. The blood, maybe it heals itself now. You know, why do you shuffle? Well, because otherwise people are saying you're cheated. You've cheated. I'm not gonna shuffle the modifier deck. Just check the tape. It's all. I never touched it. Honest to God. Maybe I should shovel it though, because there's a ×2 at the top. My God. Am I forgetting anything? We're here. We move 3. Right. I need to check something. I need to check something. The board game. Because my plan was to do the blade dance, which has like the range. The tumor is within range. My question is like, can I pull it? Now, it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter, because I don't have any elements. During this turn, I just moved like the element here. You see it in the lower left cam. Because of that move 3, that actually enables puts a sun thingy in the strong thing. But can you pull a boss that has no movement? I think you could. Just want to know. It's not gonna. I'm not gonna pull anything at the moment. Why am I? P. Pull. Push and pull. When any figure performs a push X or pull X, either as a standalone ability or as an effect applied to an attack ability, they will either push or pull the targets up to X axis. A figure can only target enemies with push and pull unless otherwise specified. Each individual movement of a push or pull must move the target farther or closer to the figure using the ability or effect. If there are no valid hexes for the target to enter, the push and pull stops. Targets can be pushed and pulled through their allies but not through their enemies. Obstacles, objectives over walls. If a target is pushed and pulled into a hex containing a trap, the trap is sprung and the target suffers its effects. That is something that we, did actually do yesterday. When a character performs a push or pull, they decide how far and in what direction the target is pushed and pulled. When a character performs a push and pull, players still decide the direction, but the target must be pushed or pulled as far as possible. Any target of the ability or effect must be in line of sight of the figure using the ability or effect. So I was just wondering, like a boss, like I see a big character, like can I actually pull because the blood tumor is kind of like hanging on the ceiling? Like, is that actually possible? I will check after the stream if that's something that I could actually do. We're not doing it because I don't have the elements, but the... Yes. Yes, so I need to draw the initiative cards and the movement for the zealots and the boss, but I will move 2 and also attack. I actually have to get up close to the boss. Here's the zealot card, 35. That's good. So they don't do anything at this moment. It's a hasty assault, move 1. +1 move and attack -1. Please let not heal the boss. Special 2. Target all allies would heal, so there's no healing involved. So that's good. That's good for us. So far, so good. We're gonna do the crazy move. Okay, shit, now we're in and I just opened up the door. This will be hopefully quick. Let's do the blade dance. Attack 1, range 3. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna attack the blood tumor just with 1, because sadly I don't have any element. So please don't let it be -1 or... That's the game. So that's not working out. What I will do is 1, 2. I'm gonna move in close. will actually get a disadvantage on this move, so it's okay. It's okay. I feel like it's okay. It's okay. This is maybe not the best thing to do, but I feel like I need to go in crazy, like screaming into the room, like holy shit, there's a blood tumor, and just like go panic mode and just slash around. That's what I'm actually basically doing. It's not a dance, it's just manic, like slashing around. I do another attack, 1 within range 3, but I will get a disadvantage. I need to select the worst card that I just selected. Now, another thing that I do want to check out at some point is this card. 1 ally within range 2 may perform attack 3. I have an item that's during the Iron Spear. During your single target melee attack ability, attack any one enemy within 2 hexes. Could I have moved 1 and use the item with this attack, or is it kind of like no, like you need to use the spear during your turn and not like during this turn? When can I actually a spear? It is what it is. I will check that later. Might be a big mistake. Maybe I'm allowed to do that, but for now, not gonna bother. That's a shame, but also good. So it's a ×2. That's actually the blessing. So that blessing is, but the +1 is like the. Is that actually the best thing? It doesn't matter. So the blood tumor gets 2 damage. Oh man, that ×2 would have been fantastic. With the wicked scratch from the thing. Is gonna say 2 damage, so that means the. Oh, I actually need to. It had like 12 damage. It starts out with 12 damage. PODs. Actually, I have like a 3 there. So at this moment, the blood tumor has 14 damage. It has. Oh, that's correct. No. I'm making a mistake. It had 8. It had 8 damage from the start. So it is just a 10. Almost cheated. I mixed up the 12 and the 8. It had 8 damage from the get-go. Just gonna move this up a little bit. It had 8 damage, but I got 2, so there's 10 on it. It has 10 health left. Yes. Those cards go into the discard pile. What I will do, I'm gonna use the mana potion. That means I actually need to discard it. But I need to infuse any one of the elements. And I'm just quickly gonna look what would be wise to do. Yeah, I'm... is this one... That one is actually active in the next round, isn't it? Yeah, so I don't actually have to do that. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna go and say maybe do ice. Like the mana potion, I feel like just use it. Just use it, don't think too much about it. I will move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god! There's a blood tumor. And then what I will do is the Wicked Scratch. I just used this one for the movement. The move 4. But I will use the Wicked Scratch. An ally within range 2 may perform an attack 3. And I will get experience. And the moon thing will go to the element board. So there's a lot of elements now on the thing. And that's... Yeah, that's good. So it's a 3, also an experience. See, now the times 2 would have been fantastic if I didn't... I don't know if the times 2... Don't think... No. So it's an attack modifier. I'm gonna attack with the red guard to the blood demon, or not the blood demon, the blood tumor, because I don't want to hit the zealots. It's a +1, and actually this is a special card that I picked out with the perks, is that you do get more elements after using this one. So it's a +1. So that actually ends up being an attack of 4. So far, sort of lucky. I am not cheating, but I'm too lucky with this one. So now I 4 kicked my ass. Almost didn't have any cards left at the end, and I never dealt like a lot of damage. So the blood tumor now has 14 damage, which means it only has like 6 left. Are we able to pull this off after the next round? Who knows? Now it's time for the boss. It's gonna heal up the zealots, but that is not gonna do anything because those are not damaged yet. And that's not gonna do anything special to them, right? Blood tumor starts the scenario with C4 damage or C times 4 damage. Anytime any figure other than the blood tumor suffers damage, they have not suffered damage. So that's kind of like done. Like the special, that's done. Now the zealots will attack me. They have an attack of 2. They have the hasty assault, but it's a move +1 and an attack -1. But I'm standing near the zealots, so they are not gonna move. They are gonna focus on me. So I need to draw 2 cards for this attack. They have an attack of 2, so that means a attack of 1 plus a modifier. I will attack with this one first, and that's a +1, so I get 2 damage with the zealot. Yes, the red card now has 8 health. And now the other zealot, this one is gonna attack me with 1 plus 0. So far so good. So I have 7 health. Okay. So far, so good. New round. These are gonna go in here. There are so many elements on the board. It's the end of the round, so they move to waning. I can use now, use the elements with my attacks. I have Warrior of the Sun. It's a shield immobilized. I feel like I should just go full out and actually do an attack. I do have this one, which requires the Sun. It has attack 2 plus 1 attack and model, and I will get experience. So it's an attack 3, which is good. Low initiative, so I'll probably do that because there's also like the element here. Now I need to check what does wound do. So for 1 damage at the start of each turn, remove when healed. Can I wound the I need to pick up the blood tumor. Is it? No, it's only... It has resistance for disarm, model, and stun. So I could wound it. And that would actually make it so that it will get like 1 damage. So I have the attack 2 and wound. So it will... Once its turn is there, it will actually get guaranteed 1 damage. So this is also an option besides doing this. But I feel like I need to do this because of the lower initiative. We need to kill this thing quick. Might. Ooh. I think we're done. There we go. This is too perfect. It's the Shield of the Desert. Has an initiative of 10. And I will do the attack. I'm not going to use the flame, but I will use the sun thing. I don't know what it is. It's a +1 attack and it has a push. But I don't have to do the push. I will read... I think I am allowed to determine if I am actually gonna push the thing or not. But I will do the wound thing for the 2 and make sure that it actually gets at least 1 damage when the blood thing is its turn. But because of the 10 is just enticing to know for sure that I will start. So it's attack 4 with the Shield of the Dash. It's an attack 4 if I use the element. Like, how can I ignore that? Unless it's a 0 damage card, but then we have the wound thing going on. Because do I have anything else? I could do a ranged attack with a pull. It's 16, but I like the 10. What I will do... 1 second. I'm just quickly gonna check the push and pull again. I just read it, but I already forgot it. Targets can be pushed and pulled through their allies, but not through the enemy's obstacles or objectives or walls. If a target is pushed, pulled into an X, push and pull movement is unaffected by terrain. When a character performs a push and pull, they decide how far and in what direction the target is pushed. So I could do it for 0. So I don't want to push the thing. I think I'm gonna go with that. Like, that seems like a no-brainer. I have like 2 attacks. Either I attack it with 2 or less and at least do the wound and get experience. And with the other one, I also get experience and I get a attack of 4 total with the push 0 and experience. That seems like that could end up being like all the damage that I need to do. listen. The blood thing is, I think it's dead. I think we're lucky. I would be crazy not to do this. I will lose the card, but when one ally within range 3 may perform an attack 5, it's a +2 attack if I use the moon element. If they do, gain 1 experience and this ally suffers 2 damage. So it's kind of like a final blow. I do have enough experience, but if it has like... If the red card like has 1 health left at the end, but this is kind of like... Make sure the thing is done. That is probably like a good option, because otherwise I could do poison. One adjacent ally might perform attack 2 range 4 targeting. I could poison it and then have the red card do an attack with range 4, but then we'll get a disadvantage. But I also get like 2 damage, and it has like an 89 initiative. So that's kind of like okay if I didn't have the other card. I could heal the red card as well with Sap Warmth. Quickly gonna show the card. I could poison and the next 3 times, but no, quickly gonna say no. I could also do this. Force one enemy within range 3 to perform attack 3 range 3, targeting an enemy of your choice. The acting enemy suffers damage equal. Nope, that's not gonna work out. Why? Because if the zealot attacks the blood demon or the blood tumor, the zealot will get damaged, and by the zealot getting damaged, it will heal up the blood tumor. Now this is an option. It's not. Attack 3 poison, attack +1 with model, but that would mean I have to get close to the demon actually. My best card would be this one for the heal or the attack, or worst case, yeah, I will probably have to do this one for 43 so I get like lower initiative, because that's the lowest card that I have. And if I do the Lure of the Void, I do get that one and actually get to use the heal. And in a crazy scenario where something crazy happens, I could do this one and move, or move and disarm. But I can't disarm that one, but I could move maybe a zealot away, or the blood thing. Nope. I need to do this. I'm not healing. The red guard probably deals with the boss with the 2 attacks that I have available. But if the red guard dies, I still have the turnout, the light, the attack 2 with the range 3, but I could use the moon to have like an attack, so an attack of 3. Or again, if something bad happens, force one enemy within a range 3 to perform an attack 3, targeting an enemy of your choice. If I kill the blood clot or the blood tumor with blood tumor with the lower thing, I would kill it maybe, and then the zealot will get damaged as well, but then healing the blood clot No, yeah. I think I will just do that. See, my feeling is like either I'm gonna die. Maybe I do need to heal though. Nope, don't think about the healing. Fuck it, this is it. These are the cards. I need a 10. Attack 3 and attack +1 with the push. Not gonna push, but I will just use the sunny thing. And then I will do the attack 2 with the wound, so the blood thing actually gets 1 damage on their turn. And if I miss like one health, but with this, there's a lot of potential to deal a lot of damage. And then the Void Warden has a lower initiative, so I'm gonna say the Zealot or the Blood Tumor will actually go first, and they might kill the Red Guard. But with this one, I'm gonna attack with the range attack of 3 with Curse, and hopefully the Red Guard is still alive, so I can actually do this attack. One ally within range 3 may perform attack 5 or +2 if I still have the moon thing left. Oh, if I have the moon thing left, so that means that this one is actually that I should do this last, just like a 2 attack with the curse. You know what? Oh, that is 1 quick second. If I wanted to move closer to the blood clot and actually, or the blood tumor, and be next to it, like, no. I think this is it. This is the move. Worst case is the Red Guard dies because of like a crazy low initiative that's lower than 10. But then I would have my Void Warden, and the Void Warden probably does not get damaged this turn. So next turn I would have to move in close and do the final blow with the Void Warden. I'm locked in, baby. This is it. Please, man, don't. This is the Zealot card. 65. So they will go after the Void Warden and after the Red Guard. Please, 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 please. Please. 36. So it's a move 0 and an attack 0. Nothing special. 36. So they will go after the Red Guard and before the Void Warden. I'll check that again if that's correct, but that's, hey, it's nothing special, so that's a lucky pull. Yes, that's correct. Where's the music? It was epic, but then wonderful music. It's very quiet. Okay. I don't use my item. Oh, I have a feeling like I'm gonna get unlucky with the modifiers. I definitely am. What am I gonna use first? Yeah, let's just do the attack and the wound one for the with the flame. I would get like 1 experience. It's just a regular attack. And I get an experience for doing that move. Let's check. Yeah, no, there's no immunity towards that. What's the let's place it on here. Please don't let it be 0. Oh no, 0 is actually pretty decent. That's okay. It's no 0 damage. It's just 0. So that means I deal 2 damage. The 2. The blood tumor. It now has I'm just gonna trade these 3. It now has 16 damage. And it has 4 health left. It will get 1 damage on its turn, so it has basically like 3 health left. What I will do is attack 3, and I'm gonna use that element for +1 attack, and I'll get another experience. So it's 4 attack, and I will get like another experience point. Very nice. Let's draw a card. This could be the final blow. If I did this move first, I now know that I could actually have dealt like 4 damage. This is gonna be 0. Whoo, ha. Nice. It's 0 again, but 0 in a good way. We're dealing 4 damage to the blood tumor. Just checking if that's correct. 4 plus 0 is 0. It has 16 damage of the 20 health. We're dealing 4 damage. We're done. We're done. We did it. Easy? That's too lucky. That's too lucky. Even with a -1, it would still have been lucky. I'm just quickly gonna check. Ooh, the next card would have been a -2, but you know, that's fine. The zealots are still there. I need to read the conclusion. It is done, right? Yes, it's dead. It's dead. It's done. It's done. We did it. We did it. 16, 4 left. We did 4 damage. There's no special thing that says like, no, there's a shield. No, that's it. That's it. And if I might have made a mistake here, just so you know, the blood tumor, just quickly gonna check if you're gonna say like, oh, you made a calculation error. You just want to go over it, just making sure if I did this correct. It did nothing special. It didn't move and attack 0. And it would attack with 2. And then +2, so it would actually deal like 4 damage. I would have like 3 health left with the red card, but then I would have the one ally within range 3, maybe form an attack 5, plus the moon thing, so it's 7. And if they do gain 1, and I would get like 2 damage, so there would have been like 1 health left. Just making sure, like, if someone says I could have dealt so much damage when the Void Warden during the Void Warden turn, and then I could do like a crazy move, actually do a ranged attack also with the Void Warden, That would have been a -2. So 0 actually. So, but you know, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna say we did it. We did it. Oh yeah. The music is loud on my end. The conclusion. The blood sac explodes into a shower of viscera and goo. And the zealots who spent so much energy trying to protect it collapse to the ground. It is quite the awful putrid mess, but at least it's over. And then one of the dying men laughs. You think this will save your city? Doom approaches as more of your experiments, experiments grow in power. Gloomhaven will soon be engulfed in flames and screams will echo throughout the streets. The blood god will consume you all. Your thoughts return to the widow, Sandy, and you grab the man, demanding to know where Roland and these other experiments are. But he is gone. Instead, you grab a chunk of the tumor and decide to bring it to the university. Ooh. Perhaps the researchers there can use it to shed some more light on the situation. Just have like a little blood tumor like in your pocket. Very nice. Because they don't have Ziploc bags. They might have like leather bags, but you know, it's disgusting. We will get 25 experience each. I need my pen. So 25, that actually means I will do this off stream, but just for the sake of just so you know, that means I have 52 experience with the human void warden. That means they are gonna level up, and the red guard has 34 experience at the moment. That means they get they have 59 at the end. They will level up as well. I think that's like if you played just through the scenarios, you would level up right now. So that's good. See page 28 of the Learn to Play guide for details on leveling up. New location, corrupted research. Well, I will do that. I'm gonna do that later. Let's do this. I do have 2 tokens. That means my lovely red guard actually gets 4 gold, so they have 39 now. I need to check out like what it entails to sell items because I want to get rid of that spear. What else do I need to do? I need to check the leveling up. I need to just cleaning up a little bit. It's all part of the process. Right. I need to check my individual goals. The red guard had like opener, kill the first monster to die in a scenario. I think I killed the first monster. So I need to check that off. And I don't think I did this with the Void Warden, sadly. I can't remember if I did it. They had the transmitter card, which entails, I'm gonna read it for you and I'll show it on the cam. Apply any negative condition to a monster while you have any negative condition. I don't think the Void Warden was ever touched during this. Maybe once for a little bit, but sadly I didn't do that. That means for the red guard, like I can cross off like one of those thingies here, and if you have 3 I can select another perk, but with the red guard I'm gonna say yes, and sadly with the Void Warden no, they only have like 1 at the moment. I hope with leveling up that I could get another perk, but I'm not sure if that's the case. I'm not sure if that's the case. What I will do though, I'm gonna turn off the music because it's kind of loud on my end. There you go. That was cool. Too lucky, way too lucky. If I made any mistakes and you're watching this, please do let me know. I feel like I'm getting a hang of it, like playing a board game, and slowly starting to get into the pattern of like actually checking out the elements and using them. So that's good. That's a plus. In the previous scenarios, I kept forgetting doing that. But yeah, that was cool. It was an interesting boss fight where you really need to just simply focus on dealing damage instead of like healing up. That's also like a tip that I got from one of the tutorial videos online. Is mostly like, hey, actually focus on just attacking and dealing damage. Like if an enemy is dead, they can't attack you, so you want to attack them and kill them. It's good advice. Kill the enemies. But yeah, interesting boss with the healing and actually not being able to attack the zealots. So I could see that being a problem when you have a character that deals more like AoEs, or if you have like I did have some cards with hitting adjacent enemies, so that would kind of like negate the attack that you would deal to the blood tumor boss. But yeah, I'm just cleaning up at the same time because I have to do that anyway. That was actually the whole goal. The goal was not actually to defeat the boss, but just to have a clean desk so I can actually do some work and play Fortnite. Yeah, I liked the boss fight. Again, very lucky. Being that lucky makes me think that I made mistakes. But sometimes you can be lucky. Again, scenario 4, that one was tough as hell. And reading up on the scenario 4, just after playing it, like, hey, was this actually meant to be like super tough? I think some people, I definitely read more people having problems with the fourth one, especially also like not having enough cards or almost like running out of cards during that thing. Let's see. I like Gloomhaven. I like it. One second. Yes, I am enjoying it. So far, playing it solo, it takes a while. I think I talked about it yesterday. It takes a while, like each round, because you need to think about the decisions for 2 characters instead of just one. And with the other one, like if you play with someone else, you kind of don't talk to each other like what you're planning on doing. And now it's more like, with the red card I'm gonna do this, and with the Void Warden I'm actually gonna do this. So there's a lot more decision making that you have to do like at the same time, because otherwise it would just be a little bit more not random but more like, oh, I'm gonna actually use these 2 cards, are you gonna use these 2 cards, and like how are we actually gonna do that, and how is that actually gonna match up. But now it's more like you need to do that all by your own and just not lay down the cards, if that makes any sense of what I'm trying to say. So it takes a little bit longer, but I don't mind the decision making. But I do have like kind of like a timer in my head, like, okay, now you just need to go because you're never gonna get like the most perfect setup. So it's a good training for that. To be honest, like just go with it. But still, like again, like to me, I don't want to do something over again, like the whole scenario, because it takes quite a few hours. I wouldn't mind doing that if I had just a table where the board game would be at, and to then just like, okay, I will attempt it next time, maybe with some different cards. Oh yeah, I also need to write down the experience. I did write down the experience, the 25 of the scenario, but not the gained experience by making moves. So the red guard actually has 63 experience, and the Void Warden actually got 5 during this, so they have 57 at the moment, which is pretty high number. I'm not gonna check the leveling up right now, but for the third level, I need 95 for the red guard and 95. Oh, it's all the same. 95 for the Void Warden. So that's decent. It's 45 for level 2. So I'm definitely a little bit like over that required amount. I like scenario 5 more than the fourth one. The fourth one was tricky. I'm not gonna go into detail like what the fourth one is, but if you've played it, you know. There's so many bags. Where's the I will clean up this after the stream. But now you kind of see that the process of actually cleaning it up. Where's the bag? I found a bag. To me, if like I've been checking like the Gloomhaven, like the big box, and I would like to have that one in my collection at some point, but I feel like I need to, of course, finish this campaign first before actually diving in deep into that one. And it's a little bit expensive though. But one thing is though, I feel like if I'm ever gonna buy that one, I would definitely need like the customized inlays, whatever you're gonna want to call them, just so that it's a little bit more manageable. The box and all the cards and all the things. There's one for Gloomhaven, which is not too expensive, maybe like 15 or 18 euro. Here's the Chaos Demon. I already cleaned up the Chaos Demons. Oh no, I didn't. To some extent. What I will do though, Gloomhaven, that's sort of fun to stream, but I feel these scenarios are getting a little bit more complicated and more bigger. Like having it on a desk like is fun, but I need to check out some of the I think next time what I want to try and do is actually play some Arkham Horror on the stream, because that's just cards. That seems a little bit like easier to do and easier to clean up as well. Gloomhaven should be on a table. Should be on a table and not on a desk. That's basically it. It's just too much, and I feel like I need to have like a better camera to show the map. Like using the phone was like okay, like an okay thing to do. But yeah, let's see. Did I have? Well, like I said, I will clean up. I'm gonna clean up this because I'm gonna take personally. I'm gonna take a small break with Gloomhaven and maybe play some more in Vacation, but. Yeah, I want to dive into I want to get into play some more. I want to play some more Arkham. I'm looking for a bag, but I don't know what for. Maybe for these modify cards. There's just so much going on. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It is what it is. These are the monster cards, right? I wish that, like in the box, there's a nice tray for cards that you use. I wish they made it so that you could actually pull that thing out of it, and that there would be maybe a separate one for the modifier, so you would have just a neat little tray for all the cards that you could use, instead of like it all being into the box and you can move it around. I kind of get it why they make it like this, but there's a neat little tray that shows like, okay, these are the curse cards and the items, just like with a card that pops up, and so you can kind of like look around in it. But it's in the box, so that means you need the box if you want to keep it nice and tidy. That means you need to keep the box on the table as well, or close by. But in the boxes are also like all the the bags. So it's a little bit like too much again. Now I forgot to put away these cards. Almost done. Like, listen, I'm almost done. I'll keep the stream running and just do this like on the stream. We'll like clean up and talk. There's some other games that I also want to check out on the stream. But first, Arkham Horror. I need to learn that a little bit more. The last time that I played, it was just the first scenario. I think the first time that I wanted to learn it, I actually completed it. And the following sessions after that, I just kept like repeating the same scenario just to learn it. And I didn't want to spoil the rest of the scenarios that were in a core box. I just noticed that I just got my ass kicked like over and over again. It was tough as hell. Maybe because I was getting more acquainted to like the rules and like, oh, I actually can do this. Like, I'm not sure like what happened. The same thing actually happened with the Lord of the Rings thing as well, where the first time I actually won, and then the following sessions I got completely destroyed. Like completely. What is this? I fucked this up. I need a clean desk before actually going into, vacation and yeah. You know what? That's gonna do it. I'm almost done here. Almost done here. Almost done. Listen, this was fun. It was fun. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. I just need to remove this book here. The miniatures. Oh, hey, Uitcorner. You missed it. Oh, man, you missed a lot of things. I think you would have loved it. Merry Christmas. Is it? No, tomorrow is Christmas. It's not today, right? No, tomorrow. I keep thinking it's today, but today is Christmas Eve, right? But Uitcorner, you missed it, man. You missed the boss fight. It was very tough. But Merry Christmas to you too. Fijne Kerst. You usually celebrate the Eve the most. Yeah, normally I wouldn't do that, but today I am. So yeah, tomorrow is more. Today is more the presents, and tomorrow it's more like yum 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 the food thing. That's also a part of Christmas apparently. And you'll check the VOD. Yeah, I hope everything went well technically with the VOD. These miniatures. At one point in my life, I painted some Warhammer goblins, I think. Some mine goblins. I was thinking, well, is this something that I want to do also with this? Like, it was only like 4 of them. I'm going to say no. Maybe when I got more games with more miniatures, but I think it would be kind of cool to paint them, but I don't have any experience with that. That was like a small thing to... Gonna remove that phone. There you go. Listen, I'm almost done with cleaning, but I will do this after the stream. They are very OP unit. They must have feared you at your local game shop. Yes, I had 4 of them. One of them had a bow, and another one had a flag, and the other one had maybe a sword. It was a tough unit. People looked at it and were like, "Oh damn! Like that's a good squad." Yes, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for watching, and I Uitverkorene. Thanks for joining. Listen, it's Saturday morning. Have a nice day, all. Have a nice Christmas Eve. Enjoy the food, enjoy the presents, and I'm not sure what the plan is next week. But again, next stream I will play some. I think some Arkham Horror on the stream. Yes. See you all later. Have a nice day. Have a nice Saturday, and see you all later. And take care.